Hey everybody, I'm Jon, also known as KawaiiGuy, and welcome to today's live recording. Today we're very much collectively in for a treat because we're gonna be tasting some of my favorite treats from Japan. Let's start out, shall we, with my favorite go-to of all time. That's right, the Nori Shio Kalbi Seaweed potato chips. Oh my god, the bags are... God! Why are they packed? Ah, okay, it's open. You can find these in any sort of size. You can get the small ones, you can get the, this is like the medium-sized bag. And then there's the family size. If you go to a Japanese market, you definitely got to get the larger ones. So this is what they look like. Covered in all sorts of little bits of salt and little shredded seaweed. But the flavor, y'all. My god, how can I describe it? If you've ever had like actual shredded nori on your soup, if you've ever had like the nori like pieces, just like a little snack on the side, take those, crumble them, toss them on potato chips, and you get this beautiful, it's not like a buttery flavor. I'm trying to think of how to describe this. How would you describe this other than absolute deliciousness? I'm in Tokyo. I'll go through a full bag of these things in an evening, and I won't think twice. Wouldn't think twice, because it's like Pringles. Once it's open, you can't stop. There's no way to stop eating these. Yeah, I gotta put these down because we got more to try. My god, I can't stop. If you see these in a market, get these first. This is what I consider this like the entry level. It's like when you go to a bar and you're like, I need an entry level drink. That's how you start with Suntory Toki. Start the same with the Kalbi Nori Shio. So, recommend that. I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna stay on this line of seaweed and salt, and we're gonna bring in a variant from another brand, Karmasho hot chili and seaweed. Like these are gonna burn my face. They are so red. Without further ado, I'm sweating thinking about it. That is how low my pain tolerance for spice is. But let's do this. Okay, we're good. Wow. Okay. There's the spice. Woo! Okay. It doesn't get you at first. It definitely doesn't hit at first. Oh my god. We're fine. The first bite's absolutely fine. Oh man. It's once it really gets and I appreciate like this really friendly grandma on the package. This is like the sadistic grandma that you have that invites you over. Is like, here, I made you a dinner, and inside is just pure wasabi. Next up, she would say butter. She would say butter, Kalbi, honey butter. So this should calm us down a little bit. This should definitely calm us down a bit. She would say butter, honey butter chips. So these should be a little bit sweeter. Have a nice like honey flavor. Is my gut. I'm still sweating. I'm still sweating from that last one. This is when you know a potato chip is friendly. Look at that. It's not the color of the sun. It does not remind you of a molten core. That's when you know it is safe to eat. Oh my god. All right. Yo, the flavor reminds me of, you ever have butter cookies? You ever have like those little butter cookies around the holiday time? Like those tins full of them? And when I say tins full, meaning you ate all the butter cookies at holiday time like myself. This is a potato chip that tastes like a butter cookie. It's because these are great on their own. I may end up actually making a dessert out of these later. I think I should turn that into a video. Potato chip ice cream. using these. My God. Highly recommend. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is Dairy Queen. A chip tasting would not be complete without the ultimate choice. All right. Now, let's say you spent a great night out with your buddy Chasen. Totally not referencing a truth that happened. And you went around, let's say, you went around Nakano. You went to a bunch of little bars. You had a good time. You had a good night drinking. You ate a lot of okonomiyaki. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to settle in for the night. But I'm going to get a snack before I close out my day. I'm about to present to you the gold tier of potato chips. This is the next level. This is beyond anything you have ever experienced in your life. Pizza potato chips with melted cheese. Bam. The pizza potato chip has melted cheese on it, as you can see, and my God, y'all. It's like getting a slice of pizza and then transforming it into a potato chip with some spell that you learned at Hogwarts. You taste the tomato, you taste the spices, you taste the cheese. I'm telling you. This is God tier. You have to get a cheat code to unlock this early in the game. Top tier of the day. Obviously, you gotta hand it down to the God tier. Bam! The melty cheese potato. Calbee basically takes your concept of potato chips to the next level. This is number one. This is number one, time and time again. This is the character you want to choose if you're playing Smash Brothers in a tournament. Number two, your go-to. You always want your standard fare. If you go to a Journey concert, you eventually want to hear them, play Don't Stop Believin'. This is Don't Stop Believing in potato chip form. Norshio, get these. You'll never go wrong. Number three, you need your dessert chip. This is to cool off at the end of the day. Maybe settle in. Maybe you're having a nice date. You just had a great steak dinner. You need a potato chip to kind of, settle the stomach. The honey butter potato chip is our number three. Our number never again. Kermisho hot chili with seaweed. If you eat these, there's just, you got problems you got to work through. I highly recommend, instead of putting your stomach through the pain of the powder power, please just go see a therapist. Yeah, because these are next level. This one doesn't look as spicy actually, so I'm gonna give it one more shot. Oh, that one wasn't bad. That one wasn't bad at all. It's a delayed response. Please let me know if you tried any of the other chips that I just showcased, or if there's other flavors of potato chips that you like. When you take trips to either your local Japanese market or into Tokyo. Have a great today. Woo! And an even better tomorrow.